you, they don't check on me. Do you check on them? Do you check on them? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Zainab. The first time, you're very much welcome. I am a medical doctor currently doing NYC in Abuja. I also make YouTube videos on medicine and lifestyle. So today we're going to do a very different kind of content. Today we're going to be talking about friendship and how to make friends as an adult. I think I'll make a separate video on how to sustain the friendships you already make as an adult, but today I'm going to be talking about how to make friends as an adult, especially if you are new to a place and you're just trying to find your foot. So if it's something you think you'll be interested in, then please keep on watching. So I have most of my notes here on my on my notes app, so I might just be looking down sometimes, so please bear with me. Now you're wondering, why do I feel like I can give good tips? Well, to be fair, when I sat down today, I realized that since like 2019, I've been in different social circles. So 2019, I graduated uni, so I had my friends from uni. 2020, I had friends that I made when I was in Lagos. 2021 and part of 2022, I had to make friends that were in Jos during my internship. And now 2023, I am in Abuja and I've also had to make friends. So I think I'm someone that's always had to adapt and make friends, especially like this past few years. I think I've gotten a hang of it, and that a lot of people lack a sense of community, a sense of belonging, and it can be very stressful. It can feel very lonely. And yeah, so if you're on that journey or you're someone that is experiencing that right now, I really feel for you, but just know that it can always get better, and I really hope that one of these tips will be able to help you. So with that being said, I'm me blabbing on. Let's start. Okay, so my number one tip will always be open and friendly. I know you're thinking, well, Zainab, duh. No, like genuinely be open and friendly. Like if somebody, like if you're into a place and there's somebody or the people that are welcoming you, they are being kind to you, they are giving you very warm energy, warm aura, gravitate towards it, reciprocate the energy too, and eventually like it will just keep building and building and building from there. I know that sometimes there are some people that don't make the first move. They feel very awkward, they feel very shy, but this is the time that you have to put on your big boy, big girl pants and just make the first move. It doesn't have to be anything so deep or so challenging. Just say hi, like with a smile. Just say hi. It can be at your workplace. Let's say if you have roommates, if you have people that are living in the same building. Yes, it just starts with one person, and it's just to be open, it's just to be friendly. Also try and pinpoint the places that a lot of people will go to, so you can socialize more. So that is if this is like a place of worship, like a church or a mosque, or if it's a town that is very bubbly, like my town in uni, like there's always like not concerts, but like if there's concerts, fine. There were parties, get-togethers, anything that requires like a gathering. And it's easier if you're in school, because in school there's usually like school related activities that you can join. But if it's a workplace, I know some people don't like office politics and office community sometimes, but I will always advise you start from there. And then at the end of the day, you're not trying to make best friends on the first day, you're just trying to have little pockets of acquaintances here and there. So I will always advise you to be open and friendly. Now, also, I need to also put this part in it. Just because you're open and friendly, it doesn't mean you should lack boundaries. People think that these things are exclusive, they're mutually exclusive. That okay, because I'm nice and I'm friendly, it means that I'm going to lack boundaries. No, it doesn't mean start lacking boundaries and just let anybody speak to you anyhow, or let anybody treat you anyhow just because you want to be friendly and you want to be nice. So yeah, that's what I would suggest. My number two tip would be embrace the small talk. Now, I don't know if you're like me, but I think maybe till 2020, 2021, I really, really, really hated small talk, because I just felt it was it was like basically shallow talk. I'm just talking about what I was talking about: the weather, the sky, a chair. Like I was just like, what is this? But small talk is actually very important. It is basically like the filter that you get to gauge people. With small talk, you kind of have an idea of people's like likes, not completely though, but you kind of gauge what they're into, kind of gauge the way they speak to people, the way they speak about people, the way they speak to you, the way they speak about you, and you just kind of have an idea of what really like interests them. And also small talk is a way for you to know which part you can connect with somebody. So let's say you guys are talking about, I don't know, going to a mall, and then you realize that, oh, in that mall, there's specific kind of ice cream that you really, really like. And you're like, oh, I really like this kind of ice cream. And you're like, okay, that's fine. Let's go on this day. So small talk is like the icebreaker. It's the appetizer basically before like the main meal. And I think it's a great way for you to gauge people. I don't think you should let it all bear, especially when you're just meeting people for the first time. Look, because imagine you're meeting a stranger for the first time, or let's say like this is like the third time you're meeting them, and they're already telling you about their family problems, their financial problems, what is keeping them awake at night. It's going to be very uncomfortable and awkward for you, because you're just like, I don't know you like that. Why do you feel comfortable telling me so much about yourself? That's the same thing. So I will always say engage in small talk, and practice makes it better, because I know that some people that are awkward and they're shy. See, if it's about awkwardness, I am the queen of awkwardness. I can just be like, oh, look at that bird that is about to come down. And it's like, what are you talking about? Like it's from what, like, it's like it doesn't make sense. I'm the queen of awkwardness, but you just have to learn how to push through the awkwardness. You push through the awkwardness, you push through the shyness, and eventually you get a hang of it, and you kind of know the kind of topics you will pick. Now for small talk, example, because again, it is called small talk. So don't start with heavy conversations like politics, feminism, what else again, gender roles, relationships, what else again, like very sensitive topics, religion. I know people can people can flare up. I will not advise you start that like for a small talk. I think you should ease your way into it. And even if people are bringing up the conversation, I will always say be gauging the kind of people they are, because some people just like to argue, some people just like unnecessary drama. So be very cautious and be very alert of when that is happening. So yeah, so try and do small talk. So the next point is getting deep. So now let's say you guys have established rapport, you guys already kind of have an idea. Okay, let's say you guys always go to the mall let's say every 2 days or every weekend by 5 p.m. to just go and do something, or maybe just to interact with the people around, and that's fine. So you guys already have rapport. So what is next? Now what is next is for you to start being a bit vulnerable. Now please, I will not tell you to go and speak about things that you're going through currently, things that even though they've happened in the past, they still have a sting to you when you talk about it, because you don't know these people, you don't know this person very well. You just can't go and be talking about things that really, really hurt you or really scarred you in the past just because you want to make friends. It's also very important for you to pay attention to this person that you've chosen, or these people that you've chosen to pursue a friendship with, because in as much as you want friends, you have to be careful of the kind of people you allow into your life, because at the end of the day, friends, the people in our lives, have a significant impact in the trajectory of how our life goes. Now, at the end of the day, we are the ones responsible for how our life goes, but do not underestimate the influence of the people around you. So I will say, watch what they are doing, what the kind of traits they have, what their characters, in as much as you're trying to get to know them better and you're trying to open up more. So I will always suggest talk about things that you have gone through that do not have a sting in your heart, that you are comfortable talking about, and in case this person has a big mouth, you will not feel some kind of way, you will not feel embarrassed, you just shrug it off like, okay, I guess this is the kind of person this person is, and you move on. So yes, and you being vulnerable can also make the person feel comfortable to be vulnerable with you. There are sometimes that the person might still not be vulnerable with you, and that is okay, because we all have different levels of comfortability, and we all like to open up in our own time, and sometimes we never really open up to certain people, and that is just the way it is. It doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you, it just means the person is not comfortable at that moment, or maybe ever, being vulnerable with you about certain things, and that is fine. But that is why, in as much as you are communicating with this person, hanging out with this person, you are also learning about this person. Okay. The next one is have standards for the kind of friendship that you want. I don't know if this should have even been the first one, but have standards. Just as how we are encouraged to have standards when it comes to romantic relationships, have standards when it comes to friendships. For me, example, my own standard, I can't be friends with somebody that is unnecessarily mean. I can't be friends with a bully. I can't be friends with a liar. I can't be friends with people, with someone that always feels like they're smarter than everyone else and tries to take advantage. And so that's what I will suggest. Like, have standards for the kind of friends that you want around you, and also know that there's a difference between acquaintances and friendships. And this is something, as you get older, you get better at really really boxing people in. You know, okay, this person is my work friend, this person is my friend that I usually have, like, I pray with. This friend, we're just cool, like we talk about this and this friend is the kind of person I can go and cry to. This friend, like have a mental picture of how you want to box the people in your life, and have standards. Even though this person is not going to be your best friend or somebody that you go to and have deep conversations with or be vulnerable with, it doesn't mean you should just take anything just because this person is your work friend. Even for work friends, for me, you can't be a bully. I'm not going to like you. We're not going to talk. The only time we're going to interact is if we have to interact. I don't like liars. I don't like people that cheat. I don't like people that always try to take advantage of people. There are some specific traits that I don't like, and I'm very adamant about that. Like, subconsciously, like, it's not even like, oh, I'm just going to say, oh, I don't like this, I don't like that, I don't like this. No, no, no. I've already taken a mental check that, okay, this is like this. No, like, I put you at arm's length. Even though not everybody is going to be a close friend to you, it doesn't mean you should not have standards even for those ones. Because at the end of the day, like, you don't know tomorrow. The person you're not so close to with today, in 5 years time, you guys can be really, really close, and that person can really have a huge influence in your life. You want to have people around you that like-minded, that have the traits that you want in a friend. The next tip is write down the specific. It's almost like I'm piggyback off in the last point, which is having standards. Those standards, or those particular characters or traits that you want in a friend, write it down, and you also try to be or embody those characters and traits. It's very funny when I see someone that is very obvious that that person is selfish or self-centered, and they're annoyed that people around them or their friends are not self-sacrificing. How can they be self-sacrificing? Are you self-sacrificing? It's so funny that sometimes that when people talk, I just look at it and I'm like, you are not even this, you can't even do this thing that you want from somebody. You don't even have this trait. You're not even trying or striving to have these traits, but you're annoyed that these people around you are not, or your friends, they don't care about you, they don't check on me. Do you check on them? Do you check on them? Oh, my friends, they do not really support me. They know that I'm trying to do this YouTube thing, or they do know I'm trying to do this music thing, and they're not supportive. Are you supportive? Do you post what they're into? Do you actually engage in what they're into? Do you even ask them what they're into? So that's the thing, like, try and embody or strive to have the traits that you want in a very good friend. Also, you can't just want things without also giving. Interesting, when people complain about friendships, because to have good friends or have great friends, you also have to be a good or great friend. And you watching might be like, well, Zainab, I've tried all this, I've been loving, I've been caring, I've been supportive, I've been this, I've been that. Now, I'm so sorry for the noise you're hearing behind me. Now, I think one other problem that we all have is not knowing when to cut our losses. Like, this is something I had to learn the hard way in my second year of uni. Like, because I was friends with one girl, and she was just, I don't want to go deep into it, because I don't know if she watches my videos. I don't want her to feel some kind of way, but she just said something that was so deeply hurtful to me. And I remember confiding in one of my other friends, and he was like, Zainab, I don't know why you are investing and bothering so much about this person that clearly doesn't care and appreciate your efforts or see the kind of value you bring as a friend, when they are legit people that just want to love you. If you're a wonderful, loving, kind person who just wants to be a good vibe or a good energy to your friends, you don't stop being that person. You just stop being that person to those people that you can see don't deserve it. That's the only difference. Like right now, like I think I've gotten so good at cutting my losses that even when it will pain me. Oh, but I'm just like, this is not for me. I don't feel like the energy is being reciprocated. I don't feel this person is investing as much as I'm investing, and it's okay. Don't let anybody guilt trip you that, oh, you should not be counting this and that. I'm be counting. No, 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 no. Friendship is reciprocal. Every relationship is reciprocal. Like, you have to be getting something back. You wanted to get something back is not a bad thing. And I realize that people that are so adamant that, oh, you should not be counting what this person does for you, and that, those people are not givers. Wallahi, those people are not givers. Because if you are a giver, you know in your heart that you're not someone that counts, oh, this and this, but your spirit, your energy will tell you that, Omo, why am I feeling some kind of way? Like, I feel like this person is not investing enough. Yes, listen to that voice. Don't be thinking, oh, I'm not. No, 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 no. You're not overreacting. Your body is telling you, because the more you interact with that person, the more you keep giving and the more you keep investing, you are getting drained and getting nothing back in return. It's not worth it. Like I said in the beginning of this video, like, yes, you want friends, but you want quality people around you, not just anyhow, because I want to have friends, I don't want to be lonely. No, 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 not over here. That is not what that's not what our advice. Like, have the standards, how what you want in a friend, be about that. Just don't talk about it, be about it. And if you realize the person is not giving you back the same energy, it's okay. You don't have to have bad energy towards the person, you don't have to have hatred towards the person. You wish the person well, and you say, okay, I'm done. You cut your losses and you move on. That's what our advice. And last but not the least on how to make friends as an adult is, you're not everybody's cup of tea, and that is okay. You are not everybody's cup of tea, and that is okay. I know this is harder for people that are people pleasers. This is harder for people that have an issue talking about the kind of things they want in a friend or kind of things they want in general. But know that you are not everybody's cup of tea, and everybody learns this at a different stage in their life. Some people learn it very early, some people learn it late, like me. But you're not everybody's cup of tea, and that is okay. It doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you. It doesn't mean your value is low. It's just not their cup of tea. And like I said in my last point, cut your losses and move on. The thing is, life is such a journey, and there are so many amazing people that you are yet to meet. That is how I see life. Like, there's so many amazing people that I am yet to meet. And that's how I felt when I was in uni graduating. I was scared, but I was like, you know what? There's so many amazing people I'm yet to meet. And truly, I've met really, really wonderful people. And I'm going to meet more wonderful people in the future. So have that mindset that there's so many amazing people that, like, you've not met everybody that's going to love you. Truly, you haven't. So don't waste your time with people that you don't vibe with, people that are not your cup of tea. If that means you have to be alone for a while, then so be it. You try and find other things that can fill your time, that can fill your space, that can fill your energy. But don't waste it on people that I will not reciprocate, and people that don't like you. Don't be around people that don't like you. They will drain the life out of you. They will drain what you like about yourself. And the final tip, even though I said that was the last tip, but the last tip, final tip is, don't rush the process. Take your time. Maybe when you're younger, maybe like early 20s or like late teens, you want to rush, you want to have like a click. I understand that, but as you get older, you realize that it's quality over quantity. Don't rush the friendship. And with all these points I'm saying, I'm not even saying with all these points you should go and make like 10 friends. Even if it's one person you can make, even if it's two people you can make, you don't need a lot of people. Like I said earlier, you can always group people into different parts of your life or different roles that you'll play in your life. But at the end of the day, like, always have a set of traits that you would like to see among those people that are around you or surround you or you talk to day in and day out. Anyway, I hope this video has been very helpful to you. I hope this video gave you like tips, actually practical tips on what you can do to make friends. it's not easy. Even me as an adult that I've come to Abuja, like it's been challenging. It's been more challenging for me in Abuja than how it was in Jos and Lagos for me. Even though I don't have a lot of close friends in previous states, I had a good amount of acquaintances that we really had good rapport. But in this Abuja struggle, man, the struggle is real. But even with the struggle, I've managed to make some friends that actually like they are my friends, not just they're my friends, and I really enjoy their company when we interact. So give yourself time, don't rush the process. In as much as you want friends, learn to understand people, learn to read people, learn to know their traits and their characters, and then compare to yourself. Is this kind of people I want as my friends or my close unit? And do you guys get along? Are you guys compatible? These are very important things you should ask yourself. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this video was very helpful. Ramadan Karim to everybody that's fasting in this holy month of Ramadan. And yeah, if you want more videos like this, please give this a thumbs up and let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.